Hey y'all, this is my audience. This is Savannah, and then this is Kate, and this is Allie. We're good? Okay. So today I'm doing a presentation over something that I enjoy, and I'm sure many of you do enjoy as well. It is coffee. We all know about it, we all love to drink it, and for many of us, coffee is part of our everyday lives, and it's essential for our morning routines and for our midday pick-me-ups. Coffee is commonly known as a necessity, and some can't live without it. Knowing the origin and the history of coffee and how the caffeine affects our bodies and knowing the positive health benefits provides us with information on why it's such a huge part of society today. All right, so by a show of hands, how many of y'all has had a cup of coffee today? Woo! Woo! All right, now how many of y'all have had 2 or more cups of coffee today? Woo! Kate. All right, so many of us know where coffee comes from. Usually we all see the beans and you grind it up and then it's steamed to create the beverage that we all know and love, coffee. But there's actually like a rich history to the origin of this caffeinated drink. So according to research done, is it good? Okay, I was just making sure. Okay, according to research done by the Turkish Coffee World Organization, the word coffee originates from the Arabic word koa. This word is derived from the region in which the coffee tree was first discovered and grown. So coffee spread throughout the world. It started in Africa, mainly Ethiopia, and then it gradually spread across and eventually made its way to America. The coffee bean is actually inside like a fruit. It's called the coffee cherry, and then the cherry grows on the coffee trees. The beans are harvested from inside the cherries, and then they're dried out, and they are processed until it has 11% moisture content and then sent out to be sold. So many of us just pop a K-cup in the Keurig each morning, drink it in the car on the way to work or school, or enjoy it in the comfort of our own homes. But do we actually know what's happening to our bodies to make us feel this way? Alright, so caffeine is so widely available that according to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, they say about 80% of U.S. adults take some form of caffeine every day. But caffeine does so much more than just keeping you awake every day. It affects your central nervous system, and it's a stimulant that affects your body in numerous ways. Knowing the symptoms of caffeine and its long-term effects on our body may make you think twice about having that 4th cup of coffee, or 5th, or 6th, or more. Caffeine is absorbed from your stomach, so when it reaches its highest level in your bloodstream within an hour or 2 after consumption, and then it can make your blood pressure go up for a short period of time. This effect is thought to be attributed to either an increase in adrenaline or a temporary block on the hormones. So naturally, it widens your arteries, and this is the main reason why it affects our nervous system and how much energy we have throughout the day. These benefits are limited to people who drink high-octane coffee and not decaf. Some people consider that coffee is a healthy drink to drink, but like most foods, if you can overindulge in it, then it does have some side effects. For example, too much caffeine can cause headaches, as some of y'all have probably experienced. I know I have. This is the primary reason why some people tend to not drink as much, or they tend to not actually understand what it's actually doing to our bodies. So a study was done by a French historical researcher on like how the caffeine affects our bodies, and it also mimics the effects of alcohol in the late 1700s. And most people back in like the late 1700s actually use it as a method of sobriety. So if they were alcoholics, they would tend to drink a whole bunch of coffee to kind of mimic the effects to try to weed off of drinking alcohol. So obviously there are many benefits that coffee has to offer other than the obvious rush of energy it provides, even though that's probably what most people use for it, but there's also a whole bunch of other benefits that you may have never even thought of. A recent Harvard University report noted that there are multiple benefits to coffee, such as lower blood pressure, slower weight gain with age, reduced risk of type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. All right, so in conclusion, coffee has many great effects on our bodies and has been proven with a lot of health benefits. Understanding the history and knowing how it affects our bodies is beneficial to know since coffee is a part of our culture and our everyday lives. Drinking coffee is a major start to my day, and after this, I hope you'll wake up each morning and think, but first, coffee. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up to any questions. Does anybody have any questions?
I won.
Okay. What's your question?
I normally consume like 10 cups of coffee a day. According to your speech, that's too much. Is it too much? How much should I be consuming?
Usually there has been studies done that 4 cups of coffee for women and 6 cups of coffee for men a day are going to be the recommended amount. So I would look into decreasing it a little bit.
Man, okay.
Okay.
I have a question.
What's up?
You said coffee was grown on a tree.
Yes.
What is the tree? Is it a normal tree? What does it look like?
It is a normal tree. It kind of looks like a mix between like a palm tree and like a regular tree, and then it has little cherries growing on it, and the beans are actually inside the cherry. So all you have to do is like extract them out of it, and then dry them out and send them off to be processed and sold. Yeah. Yeah.
One question. What are the main health benefits of drinking coffee regularly?
The most important one would probably be that obviously like it spikes your energy levels and increases like your attention span and your focus. Another one can be that it also helps with like weight gain and weight loss, and it kind of regulates your metabolism depending on how much you drink and how much creamer and stuff you put in it, but it also does benefit that. All right, that's it. Thank y'all.